Hi there, my name is Raynie Gibbs and I'm an online instructor for the Department of University Studies. I was asked by Suzanne Tapp to give you a little bit of insider information and some online teaching tips as to what has worked for me in the past being an online instructor. I've been teaching online since 2003. I began at Odessa College and then made my way to Texas Tech University in 2013. And so I've been with the department a few years, and I've seen many iterations of Blackboard over the years, so I've had to be kind of flexible in what works. And we're at a new juncture with dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, and also having to learn alongside students what's working and what's not working for people that are new to the online learning environment. So I have a few tips that I'd like to share with you. Number one, I would say when teaching online, what students appreciate most is that their instructors are responsive and consistent in the amount of time that it takes for them to respond to things. I typically set within my syllabus a 24 to 48 hour window that I will respond to an email from a student. Because they want to really know that you've heard them. They feel disconnected as it is, and being able to respond even with, I'll investigate an answer and get back with you by Friday, will put them a little bit more at ease. At the same time, I would say we have to be very cognizant as instructors to get unplugged at times. It can be a little overwhelming feeling like we are on call 24/7 when our emails are popping and notifying us at all hours of the night. So give yourself the grace and the time to turn all that stuff off and just back away and relax, because you're not expected to be on call 24/7. So I think finding a healthy balance there is really important. Number two, I would say organizing your online classroom can alleviate a lot of problems in the future if you do it right up front. And so classroom organization in the online format can be really helpful. I've uploaded my summer template that I will be teaching this summer, just to give you an idea. When students first log in, the first thing that they see is our banner for our program so that they know they're in the right place. And what we've done as a department is set up a course homepage that is sort of a one-stop shop for students. They don't have to dig and click around for everything multiple times and feel like they're getting lost in the online environment. This course homepage really is their first shot at finding something right away. And research shows us that students really tend to get frustrated and flustered and ready to throw in the towel if they have to click more than 3 times to dig through a classroom to find something. So trying to make it as accessible as possible is important. So with a course homepage, we've got our Getting Started folder. This is really key, I think, at the beginning of the semester to have really intricate details for students as far as what they need to click, what they need to buy, how the classroom is going to work. And when you provide them with those details, you're going to have fewer questions through email. The more clear you can be, the better off in the long run. So setting that up right away, I think, is important. Also, I have included welcome videos in all of my courses. I do that because working at a distance already has a disadvantage as far as how we connect to students and them feeling part of the classroom and feel like they are engaged with us. So them being able to put a face with my name, a voice with my name, feeling like they know me as they would in the classroom, puts them a little bit more at ease and a little bit more secure in reaching out for help when they need it. So you can do that in a variety of ways. You can do YouTube videos. I really like the media site software that we have at Texas Tech, which I'm recording on now, because it captures your screen and your face at the same time. So if you've got PowerPoints or you're wanting to show an example using some sort of software on your computer, it's really easy in capturing both at the same time. A caveat to that would be anytime you create a video, you've got to think about the importance of using asynchronous versus synchronous videos. And I have found that the most helpful in heading off problems down the road is to do asynchronous videos that have been pre-populated into my classes that students can go in and watch. Then they can rewind and pause, watch them multiple times, and I don't have to worry that somebody didn't make it because of such and such emergency. But I know that many instructors do like to use synchronous lecture time where everybody logs in together at once. So you can do that, but my recommendation would be to record those so students can find them later if for some reason they haven't been able to get in. Also, if you're going to be making videos, you'll see here that I've attached a video transcript. And I do that because for our students that have special accommodations, disabilities with hearing, speech, those kinds of things, disabilities with vision, we have to be ADA compliant. So we have screen readers that the students have, and all your documents that you upload need to be ADA compliant for them so that the screen reader can read to them online. And if you have a video, make sure you've got a transcript attached so that if they are hearing impaired, they can go through and read the transcripts. I would also say, in terms of organizing the online classroom, we try to do our weekly learning modules, particularly for summer since there's so few weeks, in a really organized fashion so that students can find exactly what they're doing that week, and we've lined out the date for them so that they're not confused about what's due. And within those weeks, we list any assignments that they've got, any readings, and any video lessons that they need to watch. So, for example, for week 2 in summer 2, they can easily get to homework assignment 3. They know they've got to go in and watch those lessons, do those activities, but the homework assignment 3 is here at the bottom, easy to get to, easy to submit. I would say, aside from organizing your classroom well and being cognizant of ADA compliance and making sure students can use it easily, I guess the last tip I would give you is to be really flexible. Online learning can be difficult. As many of us know, technology is a double-edged sword. And when you think about access that students have to technology and good internet service, especially in these times, it can be challenging. So think about what is in the best interest of the students, but we can still hold them to high standards. But just be cognizant that there can be technological issues that they're facing. I think also giving yourself a little bit of grace when you've uploaded something incorrectly or maybe erased something. Give yourself a little bit of grace as far as being flexible with yourself and learning to make mistakes. We've all been there, we've all done it, and anything that you've done in the classroom can be fixed. You can have the Blackboard IT folks help you out in finding things that you may have accidentally deleted, rearranging links, and having another set of eyes on the classroom for you. A proofreader, if you will, asking another colleague to look it over can be helpful as well. But give yourself grace and be flexible with yourself and with your students. I think that's about all. Those top 3 tips is what I've got. If you would like to reach out to me and have any questions about how we've organized our online classroom, I'd be happy to answer any questions. You can contact Suzanne and get my contact information. I hope this is helpful to you, and I wish you all the best in dealing with online learning in this new time of COVID-19.